I suggest you strap on your seatbelt. In the next few minutes, you'll feel your heart rate spike and your adrenaline pumping, because this short video reveals how I've found a much easier way to boost your trading profits, meaning you'll make more money in less time. It's true. The information I give you in the next 3 minutes will show you how I deposited $200 into my account and then got daily goosebumps as I watched it grow and grow into a fortune. What's more, even though this rapid growth of my account required hardly any effort on my part, it made $765,000 in just 3 years and over $1.32 million in 4 years. All from an initial deposit of just $200. In this short video, you'll feel that same adrenaline rush I felt as you watch your finances and life change like mine did. Hi, my name is Jason Evans, and I've always been a risk taker. While other kids were idolizing baseball or football players, I had Evel Knievel posters in my room. I idolized this daredevil's go-getter attitude and risk-taking. His Guinness Book of World Record of 433 bone fractures may sound unlucky, but it was calculated risk-taking that kept him alive. And believe it or not, risk-taking is what changed my financial solution for good. It was about 5 years ago, while the market was tanking, I realized something. Playing it safe and trading too cautiously was a recipe for mediocrity and for losing money. Playing it safe turned out to be the biggest risk and gamble of all. I quickly realized the biggest gains and profits went to those who were comfortable with taking a leap of faith and just one more step outside their risk comfort zone. The good news is, I figured out how to eliminate most of the careless risk that leads to losses and kept the huge profit potential that comes from taking bigger risks. I'll tell you a little more about my Trade Gap Notifier a little later, but first I want you to know how this trading masterpiece came about. I hired a programmer to create a trading technology based on unique principles that most traders wouldn't have the guts to test. After years of trial and error, I perfected Knievel Money, named after my idol, Evel Knievel. You simply turn the one-click software on, and it goes out and hunts for the higher risk, higher return trades that keep the profit potential while neutralizing the danger of losing money. Knievel Money is essentially an automated signal software. Once you've activated the software, you'll see a steady stream of signals throughout the day. It supplies signals over the entire trading week, 24/5. All you have to do is select which signals you'd like to trade, and with one click, the software will place your trade with the correct direction, put, or call, and with the optimum time frame for that particular trade. Time frames vary on trades from usually around 15 to 30 minute expiration times, but may be slightly different from time to time depending on mitigating market conditions. Since creating Knievel Money, 45 out of the last 48 months have been profitable. Over a very short period of time, I was using Knievel Money to make bigger returns than I ever had. I'm talking trades that pull in profits consistently, making 71%, 77%, even 83% returns in one single trade. One of my very first trades using Knievel delivered me 81% in 15 minutes, bringing me close to $100. It might not sound like much, but for 1 minute's worth of work and 30 minutes worth of watching TV, $100 felt like more than fair trade. Through accumulative profits, I was soon making over $1,227 a day with little effort. It really is a spectacular achievement, and I'm more than happy to be open and transparent about some of the methods and features that help Knievel Money not only profit consistently, but remain profitable during market shifts and even increase profits over time of financial duress. First, I'd like to tell you about our IBP. You really can reach your profit threshold using our indicator's biting point, or IBP. Instead of fine-tuning each indicator's settings to find some unknown sweet spot, we decided to push them to the limit. Using a secondary account, I like to call it my stunt dummy account, we tested each indicator individually with tiny $25 trades by turning the aggression settings to their max of 100. Then, in small increments, we dialed them down one at a time until we reached that particular indicator's biting point. This way, we see the max risk to reward ratio for each of the indicators. If we'd have left them to run on moderate settings like most traders, we'd have wasted $91,000 in profits in the last 6 months alone. Despite the aggressive nature of it all, you can rest assured we have the necessary protective measures in place, thanks to our Trade Gap Notifier. As a man with the desire to push my luck and make sure we're reaching our max return each and every day, it's only sensible I develop some precautionary measures too. Even though these indicators are now purring over nicely at their individual biting point, nothing is perfect. So I've developed a separate counter algorithm for each of the indicators, and just before a signal is delivered, it is run through our Trade Gap Notifier. If there are any potential gaps or pitfalls in our trade potential above what I would deem low risk, then we bail on the trade and the signal is not even given. Some gaps are too big to bridge even for a software as advanced and ballsy as this. When the gap is too big to bridge, there's no point in trading it. Now our IBP or indicators biting points are pushing our profits through the roof without going over the edge and putting us at risk of big losses. But how do we ensure we maintain such thrilling standards? We do that through our daily trajectory review. After every successful day of trading, we can be happy we came out unscathed, but it doesn't mean we can't fall tomorrow. To make sure we don't become complacent at the end of each day, the software takes a price check and price swing for each and every pair. It then adds this to its trajectory report. By accounting for the swings in prices and final price differences at the end of each day, we're able to refine the core algorithms to ensure tomorrow's trades are in as accurate as possible. No other software can boast an automated daily update quite like this. Finally, Trend Accelerator puts all of the assets through a unique selection process that turns up higher risk, higher reward trades. Each checkpoint makes sure only the trades that offer the best chance of winning and creating breathtaking profits make it through, while also protecting you against unnecessary risks. So how does all of this daredevil next-gen tech help you? This is how. Once a trade passes the functions programmed into the algorithm, it alerts you with signals that tell you when to trade because there's a very high chance of winning. It takes less than 60 seconds to activate these signals into winning trades. Then you simply wait for the trade to time out to collect your cash. It's literally one click from seeing the signal to placing it as a winning trade thanks to our broker synchronization. You won't even have to leave the signals page to place your trade. Everything is already integrated. It's that simple. All you have to do is activate the program, choose your trade amount, and sit back and enjoy the double-digit profits that come in on virtually autopilot. Now, even though the US dollar is the dominant currency when trading, it's too stable for the risks that Knievel Money can handle. So I program Knievel to trade currencies and assets that are more volatile, and we can counterbalance the more steady US dollar against more volatile currencies. That's right, we need a little risk to take advantage of the swings in the market, and the British pound tends to trade a wider range through the day. That's why the US dollar or Great Britain pound is one of our main pairs. We also trade on US dollar to yen pair, US dollar to euro pair, US dollar to Canadian dollar pair, and US dollar to Australian dollar pair. After hundreds of trades with Knievel, we've hit an average win rate of 80.02%. You can enjoy the $1,445 to $2,690 per day, up to $13,491 per week, and $513,809 per year I've been pulling in. You log in once a week and see how much money you've made. Withdraw the cash or keep it rolling. A simple deposit of $200 back when I started using this system 4 years ago has ballooned into more than $1.36 million. Like Jim Evans, put just $250 into his account and watched it grow to nearly $51,900. Or Sam Olson, whose deposit of $1,000 grew into a small fortune of $401,350 in just 3 years. Chris Johnson turned his initial investment of just over $2,000 to $64,544 in just half a year. Step up and claim this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for enjoying profits that come from being a calculated risk taker. You're at a crossroads now and really have just 2 options. Option 1 is to leave this video and ignore that feeling deep in your heart, the one that says you deserve more. Then, just continue on with low-risk, low-return investments. Or there's option 2. You can start using Knievel to take profitable, calculated risks that helps you win more trades and enjoy more profits of $8,588 to $13,491 coming in each week. I want you to feel the change happening right now as you feel confident and ready to realize you're not going to settle for less. No more pain of being average, no more heartache of making peanuts. You can harness the cash-generating power of my automated system working for you and enjoy the same astonishing streak of record profits I've enjoyed. Click the subscribe now button below today. Get out of your comfort zone, grab life by the balls, and go after what you want. Please don't put this off 1 second longer. There are only enough free trials for a limited number of traders, so it's first come, first served. You're at a turning point in your life where you can change your future. Click subscribe now and reserve your risk-free trial of Knievel Money today to capture $13,491 or more each week.